The Lord be with you.
And with your spirit.
A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Luke.
Glory to you, O Lord.
The shepherds said to one another, "Let us go then to Bethlehem to see this thing that has taken place, that the Lord has made known to us." So they went in haste and found Mary and Joseph and the infant lying in the manger. When they saw this, they made known the message that had been told them about this child. All who heard it were amazed by what had been told to them by the shepherds. And Mary kept all these things, reflecting on them in her heart. My dear friends, the Gospel of the Lord.
Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ. Please be seated.
Today's Gospel from Luke chapter 2, verse 15 to 19. We hear the shepherds rushing to Bethlehem, finding Mary, Joseph, and the child lying in the manger. Mary kept all these things in her heart. Here we see the beauty of God's greatest gift to humanity, a baby. A baby. A baby is always a gift from God. From the beginning, God commanded, "Be fruitful and multiply and fill the earth." Every child, my dear friends, born is not just an addition to the family, but the heir of humanity's future. Kaya nga mayroon tayong mga batang ito, sinasabi palagi natin na kayo ang pag-asa ng bayan, kayo ang magpapatuloy ng aming mabuting mga ginagawa. Fragile and dependent. Babies remind us that life begins in weakness. And their survival depends on the love, care, and sacrifice of their parents. The first lessons of love, ang pagmamahal, pananampalataya, at pagiging totoo at tapat at marunong gumalang sa nakakatanda sa isa't isa ay napapag-aralan hindi lang mang sa school, sa mga paaralan, ngunit ito'y nagsisimula sa ating mga tahanan. Parents are the first teachers of values. Kaya nga bata pa lang sinasanay na natin sila, no? Especially according to the traditions that we have as Filipinos. Of course, nagsisimula yan sa sinasabi nating pagmamano, halimbawa, no? Nakaugalian na natin na magmano. Ang pagmamano ay simbolo, mga kapatid, ng respeto. No? Respect, and at the same time, asking for blessings. Yet today, we face a painful reality. Ano itong napakasaklap na mga nangyayari sa ating kapaligiran. So many children are born into poverty. Malnutrition, war. Kapag makita mo minsan sa news international, lalo na sa conflict sa Gaza, makikita mo ang mga bata ay biktima. Umiiyak ang bata, katabi ang nanay na napatay, natamaan ng missile, hopeless, walang kasama. And they are victims of war, domestic violence. Sa loob ng bahay mismo nangyayari ang kaguluhan. Others are victims of cybercrimes and exploitations. And what if one day there are no more babies? Ano kaya ang mangyayari kapag wala ng babies? Of course, nag-degenerate tayo ng AI babies. Alam niyo po ba ang mga AI babies? No? Artificial intelligence babies. No? Sabi ng ating komentaryo, may mga babies created through AI. But, unfortunately, they are just there to guide and to design how to make things better. However, AI babies, for example, could not even feel, does not have feeling, cannot even understand the human needs. Kaya nga imposible pa rin na ang machine ang magre-replace sa atin, mga sinasabing mga tunay na mga anak or babies. What would happen then to humanity? A baby's cry, though sometimes tiring for parents, is in fact a cry of hope, pag-asa, a sign that life continues, that tomorrow is possible. Kaya ko minsan, no, may mga pagkakataong, bakit wala na tayong naririnig na iyak ng bata sa ating mga neighbors, sa ating kapaligiran, no? Kasi medyo nagiging senior na tayo lahat. Tumatanda na, pero may sumusunod ba? Yan po yung ating, no? Kailangan mulatin yung ating mga mata that we need babies. In fact, the cry of the babies, as I've said, ay ang sinasabi, ang iyak ng bata ay isang tanda ng pag-asa. So, a sign that life continues, that tomorrow is possible. In ancient times, babies and children had no rights and we were often discarded. Of course, noon panahon ng ating Panginoon, ang mga bata ay walang karapatan, no, sa lipunan. Sadly, sa panahon ngayon, ganun din. Mas malala. Abortion. Nakita niyo yan, nakaratura sa ating, no, parish, no, divorce, abortion, ay no, hindi natin sinusuportahan because abortion has become rampant. Many of our young generation, ang mga Gen Z, treat sex as a mere pleasure, entertainment without responsibility, forgetting that intimacy is sacred and meant for life and love. Kaya nga, yun ang problema, no? Kapag nagiging irresponsable na tayo, yung ating mga, no, Gen Z, mga kabataan sa kanilang mga galaw, no? When partners are irresponsible, children become the silent victims. So this is very alarming because if we lose our respect for life at its beginning, we lose our respect for life at all stages. Remember this, my dear brothers and sisters. A society that kills its babies is a society without hope. I repeat, that kills its babies is a society without hope. So let us look at Mary and Joseph, who embraced their role as parents with courage and faith. They reminds us to protect life and to protect our future. Sabi ko kanina sa 5 o'clock mass ko, lahat naman ng mga magulang ay may kanya-kanyang sariling struggles. Sabi ko palagi sa mga bata, kapag nasa UST ako magpa-confess, may mga complaints sila about their mommy, daddy, no? Tandaan, sabi ko palagi sa mga bata, tandaan mo, kung ikaw ang may problema, ikaw ay may struggle sa buhay, more so our parents. Si mommy natin ay may personal na problema din yan. May struggles din yan. Si daddy natin, may personal struggles din yan. May kahinaan din. Hindi nila pinapakita sa atin because gusto nilang ipakita sa atin na sila'y matatag at kaya nila iahon ang buhay. Kaya try to understand, hindi lamang ikaw ang unawain. Unawain mo din ang iyong mga magulang. Dahil sila ay nangangailangan din ng pag-uunawa. So my dear sisters and brothers, there are no perfect parents. There are no perfect families. Lahat po tayo ay nag-struggle. Lahat po tayo ay may kanya-kanyang problema sa buhay. But what is important, let us look at Mary and Joseph who embraced their role as parents with courage and faith. They remind us to protect life is to protect our future. Let us welcome every baby as God's blessing. Teach them good values at home and raise them in love so that their cry will always be a cry of hope for the world.